Hi guys, welcome to another masterpiece session. This week I'm doing Yi, also known as a 1 and a 2. Film is directed by Edward Yang. If you don't know who Edward Yang is, he really was one of the pioneers of Taiwanese New Wave Cinema, along with Ho Shen. He directed some great movies such as A Brighter Summer Day, The Terrorizers. I'll probably be talking about those in a later date. But EE is a drama, sort of like based on a family. It stars Nien-jen. He plays the father of this family. You've got Kelly Lee, who plays the daughter, and Jonathan Chang, who plays the youngest son. They're the three main characters in this. Whilst the mother is in this, she sort of does not appear too much in this film. The film focuses on the Zhen family. Each member has their own issues. The father's disillusioned with his corporate work. The boy Yang, he's looking to find answers in his life. He's still a young boy. And Kelly's character is Ting Ting. She's at the moment in a love triangle with her friend next door and her friend's boyfriend. So each character has their issues, and even other characters have their own issues within the family, such as like the father's brother-in-law is having an affair. It's just a lot going on. The film really starts with really main parts of life. So just we start with union. The film starts up with a wedding, which is union. You go on to conflict, fights between families, between family members, and then you go on to birth, and there you go on to death. The film follows like the main points of all family life all together. And what we see is the characters, how they react with each other, and you see that a lot in this film. It's their lives so intertwined, but at the same time so far apart. There's like the way this film is made is so. There's like so much to really look out for. How little things mean so much. For instance, Ting Ting, she is told to take the garbage out. However, she leaves it on the balcony. Like, this also has meaning to the point that she just leaves her garbage in her life. You have a scene where wedding photos put upside down, which shows that later on their relationship, their whole marriage is upside down, literally. So yeah, you do pick up these little things with inside the family, and these little issues which are just brilliantly told by Edward Yang. He's just one of the greatest Taiwanese directors. He only made 7 feature films. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2007. So he has a very small filmography, which in some ways you can see his whole filmography and you have access to it quite easily because it's so small. But at the same time, we've lost a great auteur of cinema, and it's really sad that we don't get to see more of his films. Whilst this film was so big outside of the US, outside of Taiwan, Yang was like so disillusioned with the way Taiwanese cinema was, about the whole profitism and distribution in Taiwan cinema, that he refused to have it released in Taiwan, which is a bit of a shame because this film is just fantastic. I don't know if it's, since he's passed away, if it has been released, but he never really allowed it to be released. Not that he didn't want people to see it. He just was so fed up with the way that Taiwanese cinema was run. I mean, Taiwanese cinema really came up in the 50s, and due to being having its own identity later on after Japanese colonialism, its films were quite nationalistic. So the whole Edward Yang and Ho Shang-shen, their movies were really quite refreshing to see, and EE is really that sort of film where it's just about Taiwanese people and Taiwanese life. This is just a fantastic movie. I highly recommend it, guys. There is a criterion of this movie, which is, I think, is region A. But if you can't get access to the movie, there is other Edward Yang movies which are in the UK, for those that are only region B Blu-ray players. But yeah, EE is an absolute phenomenal masterpiece, and one of his last films, if not his last film he made. But yeah, guys, please go check it out. This is like one of my, I haven't done a masterpiece session for a while, but I thought I'd do one before the end of the year. Anyway, guys, yeah, thanks for watching. Just like to wish a Merry Christmas to all my, and Happy Holidays to all my subscribers, viewers, other YouTubers, and yeah, thanks for the support this year, and I'll see you soon. Please click subscribe, comment below, like, dislike, and I'll see you soon. Take it easy, guys.